Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to my prediction video of WWE Payback taking place later this evening, September 2nd, in Pittsburgh. This is the first WWE pay-per-view in Pittsburgh since calendar year 2018. So at the moment, according to WWE's website, we have 6 matches and 1 segment featured. So I'm going to go to the segment first since, as you know, John Cena has returned. And I think during the Grayson Waller effect, you could see John Cena coming out during this segment. Because it has been rumored that John Cena and Cody Rhodes might get into a little bit of a feud coming up. So I could see this being a spot where John Cena and Cody Rhodes have a war of words, and maybe it builds up to what happens on the following episode of SmackDown, or probably the week after. I think John Cena is supposed to be going to another event in India where he'll have his first match. So maybe set up the Cody Rhodes match there in India. I don't know, but we'll see what happens with this segment here, alright? But I wanted to acknowledge that. Alright, let's get into the matches at hand. So again, 6 on the card. First up, we have LA Knight taking on The Miz. And this should be an easy win for LA Knight, as LA is going to keep continuing showing his presence on SmackDown. It's been a good build-up. You know, I'm not discrediting that, but I will say this. LA beating a veteran like The Miz will just solidify his status in WWE. So this easily goes to LA Knight. Yeah, for the win. Next up, we have a rematch for the United States Championship as your current champion Rey Mysterio takes on Austin Theory. Now, a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, Rey Mysterio won the United States Championship, defeating the 2-time United States Champion. The Hall of Famer has his first title defense against Austin Theory. So I do see Rey defending here, but this is where I think things will start to turn for the bad for LWO in the long run, because I think Santos Escobar is going to turn on Rey, because everybody seems to always turn on Rey for the wrong reasons, but that's what I think this does lead up to eventually, right? So yeah, Rey Mysterio, winner. Sorry, Austin Theory, your time is done. Next up, we have the undisputed WWE Tag Team Title Steel City Street Fight. This is pretty interesting. I guess that's why the Judgment Day was featured on the poster for this pay-per-view. I mean, I guess it does make sense. I mean, why would you feature Judgment Day? Now that I think about it carefully here. So, the undisputed Tag Team Champs defend here, just because I just don't see Judgment Day, you know, winning it. There's so much friction going on right now. I get why you have Dominic and you have Mr. Money in the Bank himself, Damien Priest, teaming up, but aren't they trying to build a one-on-one rivalry with Finn Balor and Damian Priest, all just because of the championship situation? I think this is what it leads up to, right? It has to at some point. So yeah, Kevin and Sami win. I'm sorry. How else do you write the story from there? Okay, next up. This should be an easy one to predict again. Rhea Ripley taking on Raquel Rodriguez. And honestly, again, I keep saying Rhea's going to be the champ for a long time in this division. Rhea's your winner. Sorry, enough is enough. Just there's no legit contender right now for Rhea. This is pointless. You know, why are we even having this match? It's just a waste of time to fill the air. I don't know, but Rhea's just been dominating it lately, so you got to give her the win. Alright, next up we got the man, Becky Lynch, taking on Trish Stratus in a steel cage match. So, this rivalry has certainly been interesting. And am I surprised it went down this route? Not really. But I think the man does win. Just because they gotta end this at some point. Enough is enough with these two bickering for months. So Becky wins. Trish, your services are no longer required. Go back to Canada, please. Because nobody wants you around anymore. Knock it off. Becky Lynch still has a lengthy career in front of her. And, you know, from there, sorry. You gotta knock this off. And then eventually they gotta let Zoe Stark do her own thing. Because at what point do you say to yourself, enough is enough? You know? That's the way I see it. And you know what? Bye-bye, Trish Stratus. I'm sorry. I don't even want to continue talking about this because I want to move on to supposedly our main event. And that's going to be Seth freaking Rollins taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. And I'm sorry. I do not see Shinsuke winning. Shinsuke is not going to win the title. Why? Seth's going to win. And from there, that's where I wrap this up, alright? So, didn't want to make this too long, but yeah. That's where we wrap this up, folks. That's how I see this pay-per-view ending up. So enjoy it. It's going to be later tonight on Peacock. So until the next one, please take care.